Hello everybody, and welcome to day 47 of our streams. It is currently, what, Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. I swear I forget it every time I start the stream. Tuesday, February the 20th at 8:30 p.m. CST as we do. We got some great news, great celebratory times in the Drawbox Discord. Sir Delano, much like our good friend Rise, has finished Lesson 3. A undertaking I can't even imagine. They have improved so much, and the rate at which they make drawings, Delano, is actually insane. It's been one a day for the past couple days, and some amazing, sincerely just amazing work on their part. So everyone give it up to Kavel. Wow, that is, I'm only thinking about myself, to Delano. Super excited for them. Hopefully, maybe they're drawing tonight, I don't know. Drop in chat if you are drawing. I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised because I would be taking the whole week off, you know, I'd be celebrating. But without any further ado, let us get to our warm-up for the day, and then we're going to finish our last page of intersections and be one step closer to Lesson 3. But yeah, congrats to Delano. He's been working very hard. Balancing school and all that. I just realized we're not doing planes. We're doing this. Whatever this is. A box? I'm listening to that peaceful mix. I actually expanded on it. There's kind of a whole sub-genre of Japanese like meditation artists, which makes sense. You know, you got to get your meditation music from somewhere. Try not to foreshorten this one too much, but also don't want to go off the page. It's quite good. But yeah. Lulu lost my train of thought. Heck yeah, Delano are submitted. Yeah! Oh my gosh. That's so cool. It's weird. I feel weird like streaming to people who are ahead of me. Then again, these streams are not for Drawbox and Drawling only. They're for people doing stuff they love. So, that works out, I guess. This music's a bit louder than I anticipated. I went downstairs today to I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I completely forgot that dinner was happening. I was working on my game for once, fighting my computer. Didn't ghost right there, whoops. Fighting my computer, and wow, those are just some poor lines. Blue screened, VS Code was messing with me. I go downstairs to eat dinner, and I realize I've not like talked to my roommates. Like I talked to them casually, but like not two of them in one place, and they were like, "Yo, Cav, are you good? Because you've been in your room like all the time. We're the guinea pig, so we can have the hand-me-down knowledge for sure." Yeah, the game is not going really well, but we're trying our best. It's more of a commitment issue than anything. Like things like me doing poorly on exams really make me like, oh, I guess I shouldn't dedicate time to this because I need to study more, which is a false notion that does not need to be encouraged. We're very far away from multiplayer. And I've been thinking, since I want to get to my Drawbox programming project really bad, I may just only develop it to single player and release it as single player, and if it gets enough plays on itch.io or even donations, then I would more than willingly make a multiplayer version. But yeah, I really, really wanted it to be multiplayer, but that may just be out of scope. I'm going to continue designing it as if it was multiplayer, so the framework's very easy. Just I don't want to have to learn Unity netcode, and I'd rather finish the game normally. I'm changing up the color scheme. It's going to look a lot different. But yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa! The submission is just alright. I learned a lot by the end. Hey, no need to be humble. Or as I bet it's perfectly fine. No stress. That's really isometric. Oof. Need to put a bit more force into my pen. Line work's not perfect today. I was also holding my pen a bit weird. I wanted to like experiment, but meh. Oh yeah, that exam that I talked about we bombed, we got 5 points back today, which is pretty good. Very happy with it. Go. That's partially why I started my back up the development on my game today. As I realized it wasn't the end of the world. And of course, in fact, anyone in the chat right now, I'm pretty sure it's just Ryzen Delano. You guys are more than welcome to beta test if and when I do release that. But then again, I kind of wanted people to only beta test it if it was multiplayer, because then it would be, a fun and engaging thing to do. So we'll see what happens with that. Oof, bit off. And I was talking about my game with one of my friends in my classes today, and he offered, not to help with the game, but my future project involving Drawbox, he offered to help with it. He's a front-end dev, or more experience in front-end. I'm not sure if he's strictly front-end. And I'm notoriously terrible at front-end and UI UX. So I think that'd be a good pair. I just hope he realizes it's not paid. Submission's pretty nice. Slide 3 lessons into mine. Pressed myself to cut off the energy drinks today, but I got hit with an 8-hour watch as soon as I got home. Oh, jeez. I'm a stickler for like, ooh, caffeine bad, and on a normal day I'd be like, rise. But dude, no. Respect to you. Sometimes you just gotta hit like a, what is it called? They have the Starburst flavor, whatever it is. I'm a fan of Red Bull. Ironically, that's my least favorite team in Formula 1. But, something just moved? Oh, it was my backpack falling, not filling. But yeah. C4, that's it. Oh my gosh, that's the best circle I've ever drawn. I'm quitting drawing today, actually. Wow. I want to frame this. Like, that is just really good. It's not perfect, right? But it's making me happy. Basically fully lined, almost there, right? I hope to one day just be able to produce these without even thinking, just like my lines. Then again, my lines aren't perfect either, but Oof, a bit wobbly there. Trying to focus on my like shoulder blades. Like I'm really like going every muscle in my body, trying to focus on which one's what, like does what. We're getting better. That was the weirdest thing when I started working out was, and that was about. So I've been going to the gym for like 5 years, but I was really just not doing. I was just throwing weights around. Like I wasn't actually managing my health properly or anything like that. So only 2 years actually going to the gym, like properly doing things the proper way. And like developing back muscle and then like feeling that when you lift things is the weirdest thing. Knowing Delano, he's already complete with lesson 4. Very good circle. Much better than the other days. I have this little jitter going on in my hand. It's weird. We can do a tiny bit more. Oh wow, we already did a full page in less than 10 minutes. Cool stuff. Oh, my wrist feels weird. I don't know. Pretty good. Very oval shaped though. Raz, I'm gonna spin that question back at you. When do you think you're gonna begin lesson 4? Already, I guess you already started right now because you're in the stream. Whatever I'm doing, it's working. These circles are turning out quite nice. I'm going slow, a tiny bit firm, not shaky, not overthinking it totally. My pen is very lightweight, I've noticed, like I'm not putting really any pressure in it. I say that and then I make a pretty terrible line, but yeah. Yeah, give me some time to catch up, please. You know what, Dylan, I'm gonna need a 5-hour video essay on that book. 250 hands, I think. 250 hands, full page each hand. Oof. Well, I'll do a couple more just for funsies. We're gonna finish up some lessons on Artwad and then do some more studying on Jadakar. Oh, Jakadar's! You're following Jakadar. Do you like his art style, or do you just like his vibe? I mean, he's very informative, and that guy knows what he's doing. He is as traditional as it gets. That guy's awesome. His style kind of scares me, I'll admit, and not a bad style at all. He has amazing style, but oof, it's scary. I like happy, pretty things, not surrealist, surrealist squiggly monsters. But he does it right. Good, so we're gonna take a quick water break and then start our hour timer. Man, you're right, Rise. You're an artaholic. Drawbox, Jadakar, Jakadar or Jadakar? I always say it wrong. Whatever. Jakadar. Yeah, Jakadar. And then Artwad. You are the master. Alrighty, so hopping into this, we have a couple of intersections here to consider. I think we should start off with the easiest for me, which would be the cone right here. We have to decide how this cone is going into this box. There's the option of having it curve into it right here. We can kind of do it anywhere up to this. We've done it before, so it's not too entertaining. If we do that, we will have practically what's going on right here, where we have round, and then, you know, this is practically going to be elliptical, maybe a tiny bit out because it's like this, so it's going to be a squiggly more than a contour. We have a squiggly, and then a very short moment right here, so we'll do that. Have some fun with it. I'm sitting too casually. We need to get comp. Okay, so this one's gonna be a squiggly because it's not wrapping around. If it was right here, it'd be going like this, but instead It's going to be a bit longer because it's getting intercepted by the plane. So this is going to be in front. Nice. Now we've established that, we can... Oh man, I just like had to like squint my eyes super hard right here. Okay, so this. Okay, let's not worry about our line work too much. We have a lot more to do. So yeah, we have this chaos going on over here. Knowing that this intercepts like this, we know at the same point, and it's also going away from the box, so it's going to be a super short intersection like this. And it's going to wrap around just a tiny bit like that. So yeah, it's going to go down a bit. And we're going to be careful. We're not going to double up this line. It's just an X-ray cut because the sphere may or may not be in the way. So okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Yeah, a bit light, but yeah. Ooh, always a fun question. Tatsuki Fujimoto and the Chainsaw Man. Huge! Some great art. What a cool artist to be inspired by. Okay, so in fact, I want this sphere to be poked into by this cone. And so it's a circle intercepting a circle, which is cool and all, but it's not going to be a contour, right? Because it's going at an angle, and the surface is, there's this, right? This is a contour of the sphere. So let's say right here is where it goes in. So if it goes right here, that's going to be tangent. So there's going to be an invisible kind of like this going on. Maybe we'll move it in just a tiny bit. Actually, no, we're going to keep it right here, even though there's the fear of these intercepting and looking very confusing. My music is getting quite loud. Jeez, wow. Let's turn that down a bit. Oh, there we go. Then it's going to be a weird ovalish shape. In fact, we're going to have this U shape. It's going to look a bit like this. Like a jelly bean. To simplify it without like freehanding as much, we're going down because that's where it's bulging right there. Will that happen? Because we're going to see this ellipse. This is our cone. We'll simplify it down. We'll do this. This is our cone. And then we have, let's say it intercepts right here. And there's this contour. Which means this contour, and this contour. Because this one gets more line-like as we get up here, and then it's the top of the sphere. And this one just gets more round until it's the bottom of the sphere. And so that means this line is gonna have that little nub in it. And this one's gonna go down a lot. Yeah, cool, okay. So now let's do it. So we're gonna have our U shape. It's not gonna be that noticeable at all. We're gonna have it like this a bit. Like that, perfect. We're gonna go around. So we have this degree. Should have probably angled it a bit differently, but I like that. Cool. Yeah, it should have probably been angled a bit like that way, but whatever. Cool. So we've established this hierarchy. So Now we have to establish the relationship between this sphere and the box, and we've kind of already done that because the cone intercepts the sphere, and it also intersects the sphere and also intersects the box. And we know the box is going to get rounder, the sphere is going to get rounder. So we have to kind of use our very limited spatial relation skill, spatial reasoning, to cut into all of these equally. We didn't start our hour timer. Let's do that real quick. You guys got to keep me honest. Okay, there we go. Cool. So, I say this ellipse is kind of, you know, if we're going to do, ooh, okay. So if we had a major axis like this, that is also converges with this box, so it'd go like this. Then following that, we would have a line. This is our contour line with respect to that vanishing point. So right here, right? So it intercepts right here-ish. No, wait, no, we don't really have a total thing, but I'm just going to estimate intercepts right here. Let's see right here. That means what if we move it over here? It's bigger if we move it right here. It's smaller, or because yeah, it's a planar face. So it has to be not concentric, but follow that curve. Oop, sorry. Goodness. Looks like no matter how I cut this, it's gonna Really trying to figure this one out. Don't want to pull out the tracing paper just yet. If we did this, is it from here? I think that makes sense. Uh-oh. Bit messy right there, but it's okay. So it's intercepting the box like this, and it's kind of missing that curve that we like to see. Yeah, less is more, Cav. Come on. Cool. After lesson 3, we might get moved to 250 cylinders. Take your time, please. Yes. Okay. So this intercepts the box. Which doesn't make much sense, because that, but whatever. That is a very difficult spatial relation. So since that intercepts the box, like that. And we have this line, which is going to be a bit hard to draw because I don't want to smear any ink. Cool. So we have those figured out. Let's figure out this sphere, cylinder, and box situation right here. Of course, Kavel, I'm certain you've gained more in Lesson 2 than I have, and I'm certain that trend will continue even more into Lesson 3. Nah. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you to say. I hope I've gained something from Lesson 2. Yeah, I definitely take my time. That's been consistent throughout my entire life with everything. Yeah, we'll see if it pays off, right? Let's see. Uh-oh. I made this line too long. Whoopsies. That's upsetting. Whatever. I should have stopped right there. In fact, I should have stopped. The craziness. We don't know what was happening right there. Anyways. So yeah, if it intersected right here, then we're gonna have a bit of a thing over there. Right? Like that. That means from here. Like that. Or something of the sort. At least when you're feeling down, you know it doesn't get as bad as textures. That's for sure. It's only up from here. And there's someone screaming outside my apartment. Hope she is well. Probably people being stupid with cars and bikes and such. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? And this is bothering me mentally, but we'll get past it. Man, sphere to box intersections are pretty difficult for me. Because you could be lazy, but we're not going to be lazy. Let's see. If we just did an ellipse down here, then it would cut this much out of it. And I think we're going to commit to that. You can't see it though, so we shouldn't have doubled that up. With that, we should also note that there's an X-ray line. Because yeah, we're going to have basically this part of it visible now, which we're not going to draw that part. Not like that, cool. Okay, let's figure out what's going on with this cylinder box situation. So yeah, the cylinder is quite dominant. Well, we're gonna have a lot of extra time today if we finish. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, guys. Oh, good line on that sphere. Circle beats it flat. It's like rock, paper, scissors, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm just upset about that. Whatever. So this is a weird situation because I know both are spherical, and this sphere would be cutting into this at some point. Because like it's cutting in here earlier, but it's getting closer, so that cut's getting... So let's say the interceptor right here. On the sphere, the surface of the sphere, there's some point on the surface of the sphere and the surface of the cylinder that meet. What's going to happen? This part is going down. But both of them are going down, so in fact, if we did this, what's going to happen? This is to assume the hemisphere is past us, so it doesn't get, like, it doesn't start drooping, so we don't have to worry about it going like this. I've not done organic intersections, I don't think. Is that the one with the shadows? I don't think I've done that already. But then again, like, I don't want to spend the stream reading. I'm not sure if you guys would appreciate that. Maybe. We'll see. I do need to make a version of the stream where you can see my web browser, so like if I need to bring up images or anything like that, or even just watch videos if we get bored. We'll figure it out. But right now my main concern, now knowing that we have so much time to work with, and this is my last stream for the next 2 days, let's make it count. Maybe I'll stream, if I'm feeling really good about my exam tomorrow, I'll stream. But also just a day off, you know, a day to relax and all of that is never not appreciated. So yeah, this is moving away. So yeah, in fact, it's almost as it's tracing the contour. Oh, but this is moving linearly. So there's a bunch of invisible lines, right? And that's the surface. If this is a tough intersection, let's go to the thing. Yeah, change the stream layout so we have Subway Surfers in the corner. What? No streaming for 2 days? How am I gonna draw then? It's like, have you seen those things where it's like me spending 2 hours trying to find the perfect video to watch YouTube while like, yeah, instant retention boost. I've been thinking about, so you guys know how my this, oh wait, no, not this one. This layout with like the ref in the corner. I've been thinking of just getting a face cam. Like I want to save it for like a charity stream, so there's like some incentive, you know, because who wants to give to sick children freely, right? But I may just do it for engagement and I can like address the camera. Then again, there's the whole debate of putting my face on the internet, which who knows. It's not like, I mean, we only have like 2 viewers per stream, so it's not a huge issue. But yeah, we'll have to figure it out as we go along. I do want to do a charity stream one day. That'd be super fun. The charity will be for Kavel's University Fund. Nah. This is tough. Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the eyes.training website. Yeah, some Subway Surfers there would be perfect. Eyes.training. Let's look at the intersections tool. Here we go. Oh, I haven't even thought of it like that. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Maketh sense. So yeah, we're gonna have a sphere right here where it intercepts, and then it cuts through, and there's another sphere. But since this is linear, it's more of like a blob. It's like it's gonna cut through a little bit less here. It's gonna raise right there, just a tiny bit, and then go over here. Then we're gonna raise. Oh. I should have done it like this. Maybe I can still salvage it. So I'm just gonna go like this around it. And then finally, beautiful. Not my best work, but yeah. For Kavel's University Fund, that's some completionist level stuff. Oh, jeez. Actually, I'm very glad I picked this university because I was about to go somewhere else. That would have costed me probably about 350k. No, 480k, I think. It was something crazy. Yeah, I'm very, very glad I did not do that. It was a prestigious school too, and it's much colder there. So I would have been depressed, ego boosted, and all of that. Yeah, I'm very glad I didn't do that. Meanwhile, I just traveled to Portugal and went to, their university, University of Coimbra, shout out. And so much cheaper. Have you seen that drama with this charity? Give me a quick second. Oh, wait, the completion. I thought you were saying it's completionist because, like, yeah. Oh my, that's my. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's my fear. That is actually my fear because, like, I've seen it done in the past because I joined charity streams before where the donation link was completely separate from the streamer. It actually went straight to the page. Just it was affiliate, so you could, like, the charity reported how much was coming from that streamer. I want to do it like that. I never want to have to, like, manage the funds on my own because I would mess it up some way and I wouldn't. Yeah, like, oh my goodness. Not for me. And in fact, my dream scenario would be... Actually, that's kind of messed up if I was like, hey guys, which one should we donate to? Because that turns into like almost like a... Who do we give the money to? Like... And then, like, if someone doesn't get selected, that's really, really bad, Or it's just, like, people... Yeah. All hypotheticals. Meaningless, right? But, yeah. Food for thought. I already have a charity in mind, though. But yeah, no, that is far into the future. I don't want my 2 viewers to have to feel like they have to cough up some dimes, some quarters for stream. Maybe I'll hold off on the face cam. We'll just make it a long-term thing. For the charity. Oh, jeez. Oof. Overdid it. What a shame, too. Cool. So, I'm gonna halvesies this. Gosh, because I want to go to, like, Ireland or, like, rural Scotland. Somewhere very beautiful. I was, yesterday's stream, when I was listening to one of Kenichiro Isora's albums, can't remember which one, the album cover, like, I'm not going to say almost made me cry, but it was so beautiful that I was like, I actually had some pinging feeling in my chest. Maybe I was having a heart attack. Oof, I really lost focus right there. Apologies. I need to apologize to you guys, I'm sorry. But no, and it's weird because I had that same feeling initially when I was planning the trip to Portugal. And while Portugal was very beautiful and I loved every step of the process and everyone there and everything about it, I didn't have that sense of beauty. And in fact, the last time I've had that sense of, like, awe of beauty of something was when I was in Austria, specifically in Heidelberg. Not Heidelberg. Where was The Sound of Music filmed? Salzburg. And I went to the castle on top of Salzburg, and it was in the morning. The mist had just cleared, and just looking off the top of this already pretty tall hill with the castle on top, and seeing this inexplicably beautiful mountain range in front of you, where the clouds don't even cover. And being able to be like, I'm already this high. I can see the entire town and all in surrounding towns. And yet, this small hill that I'm on top of, or pretty big hill, sorry, big hill that I'm on top of, I can't see the tops of the mountains around me. It was surreal. And not to say that Portugal, like I once said, wasn't beautiful. In fact, I absolutely adored going to Sintra, right outside of Lisboa. It's gonna be a hard sell for me to find something more beautiful than Salzburg. I love natural beauty, I've decided, like, a lot more than human-made creations. Yeah, so we're doing the weird thing here where we're, like, saying The cone doesn't have precedence over the box, so yeah, a bit messy, whatever. So guys, if you ever travel to Austria, please go to Salzburg. And if you ever go to Germany, Stuttgart, that's all the main place I liked. Stuttgart. Was it Nuremberg? It was the first place I visited in Germany, and I was so jet lagged that I didn't even like I had been up for 56 hours. I did the math, and I had no idea where I was or what I was doing. Thankfully, my parents were with me. Trying to find where it was on my phone. Ah, here it is. Wonderful. Oh, that was such an amazing summer. Ah, here. Where was this? It was July 5th, 2022, at Nuremberg. Yep, Nuremberg. Absolutely beautiful. People there were very kind. I don't think I've ever been somewhere outside of the US where I'm like, these people were mean. Okay, I'm not doing the full circle because that's a lot. We'll do arcs. Yeah, that's a bit chaotic right there, but it's okay. It'll be okay. When I was younger, I always dreamed of traveling just to meet other people and stuff like that. And no, I'm gonna be honest, you know, as an adult, you realize how expensive that is and how difficult it is. But beyond that, it's pretty scary. Going somewhere where you don't know the language, you don't know the people, what may happen to you. Where you are sometimes. Then again, that's also what adventure is, so. No time have I traveled alone where I've been like, oh, this wasn't fun, or this wasn't an adventure, so I'm doing something right. Oh, this is very visually difficult. Let's hope these lines I'm about to add help fix that. Yep, bumped my head, I'm sorry. We're not supposed to be doing this, I just realized this was against the thing. full, continuous, non-choppy strokes. Oops. Probably should have been... I need to do these more like against the lines that are underneath it. That's kind of the point, and I keep not doing that. So like these are going this way, that would coincide with that. So this is probably best angle. Pure visual chaos. If you guys could have one thing magically appear right in front of you, oh, looks like we're at 0 viewers. I'll say it anyways. People could drop it in the comments if they want. I like to it's probably a very destructive thing, but I like to be like, if I could have one thing appear right in front of me, what would it be? And honestly, I'm gonna go for like, please tell me in chat. This is just a fun little thing. Who cares, right? We're goofing. I'd go for like probably like some kind of sweet. Maybe like a red velvet slice of cake. Like a very, very nice. And I know someone's gonna say like, oh, $1 million or something like that. Boring. Give me a slice of cake. Maybe a new sketch pad, that'd be fun. Just realized I've been like slouching pretty poorly. Ouch. So these are going this way, so we'll do the ones on the pyramid down here the other way. Yeah, so. Oof, that is really hard to look at. Oops. Oops. Oh. Definitely not as mindful as yesterday. Oh, I should have done it up there. Whatever. Note to self, while it's not good to force yourself to do things in one sitting, especially with art, I do highly recommend doing this in one sitting, so you don't you remember where things are. You don't lose track of what these intersections are doing. But with that being said, we have finished. We are finished with Lessons 2's intersections. Let us look at those real quick. We'll pick our favorite. We did 5, we were supposed to do 4. I know. Yell at me all you want. We just don't have to tell Drawbox, it's fine. We don't have to tell the teachers, the TAs. This could be our little secret, okay? So, I would be more excited, but I'm listening to some very calming music. In a very peaceful mood. So we start off with boxes. Wonderful job on the boxes. Was this our second page of boxes? Did we do 2? No, I think we only did 1. Just we had one that kind of like messed up and we didn't like it, so we quit on that. So really well on the boxes. I mean, not much here. Boxes are much easier, but line work wise, actually line work wise, this was pretty exceptional. Moving on, this was our first page. We really didn't like our ellipses, or our spheres, and I can see why. You know, our shapes, we're getting used to doing these primitives a lot more, but overall, not poor job at all. And over here, I think my better ones, we're starting. Actually, wait, this was the most recent one, or one of the most recent ones. Really like this one. The ellipse was kind of nasty, kind of dirty, but still very good. And check the YouTube stats, just make sure we're good on that end still, because I've been clicking around. Cool. Yeah, I'm liking it so far. And then this one we really didn't like because of these ellipses, or spheres I should say, and the line work was just crummy. Yeah, and then finally, last but not least, this one, which I think was pretty good. We kind of combined all that we learned so far. Not the best line work, and in fact I would say this one has much better line work somehow. Don't know how. But yeah, it has much better line work. Huh. Guess we got lucky or something. But yeah, we'll recreate it. We'll do our best going forward. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Definitely not upset at all. Ellipses were definitely our enemy here. That is for sure. Of the 4, we're going to submit this one, this one, this one, and this one. And this one can go die, even though it's not that bad. Ironically, we originally decided this one was pretty terrible, and we didn't want to... Actually, we didn't even finish this one. Well, yeah, in hindsight, quality-wise, I think we should stick to these. While not our best, and very chaotic, I think we'll do. Thank you very much, Rise. That means a lot. I'm very critical of myself when it comes to art and most things, so that means a lot. We'll continue on. And, yeah, what should we do for the rest of the night, guys? We have 30 minutes left. We're going to stop the timer, too, because I dilly-dally quite a bit. Probably shouldn't... We did go overtime yesterday, so that probably, quote-unquote, hurt us in the end. I'm going to finish up just some of the line work on this one. This is going to be a very fun warm-up, too. Let's see what's going on here. So it's cutting into this, so we only have this to work with. Very nice. I feel like my lines are somehow... You do a 50% drawing without a reference. I want to do references. I like references. This thing, 50%'s... Here's my excuse, right? I like 50%'s a lot, but I feel like I have to have a whole time block for it, because then if it's unfinished, then I get upset. But isn't that kind of just art in general, right? Yeah, I think we will commit. Now the question is, guys, I've been saving it, and I kind of wanted to save it for next stream. That's my argument. But we have yet to start, because I've been doing all my 50% so far on just loose leaf and putting it in my binder. We do have this Cottonwood Arts sketchbook. Very strange looking paper. Recycled. This is recommended by Uncomfy. very thick pages. Oh my gosh. Should we do the 50% in here, which we're not going to finish today? That's the thing, I want to finish at 50%. So if it's going to go in here, we have to finish it, and it's going to take a very long time. So we could either save that as celebration. Also start the 20 minute. You're insane. You're crazy, man. That is also an option, though. Options. Yeah, do some today. You are evil. I hope you know that. Let's look up the texture challenge. Why not? I see no reason not to. Plus, I feel like Rise will torture me, unsubscribe, and report my channel if I don't. No. So yeah, let's look at it. In the fancy book, no. Oh wait, do some 25 textures in the fancy book? Or do some 50% in the fancy book? Because textures probably will not go in there. In fact, this book, we'll take it aside real quick because I've already explained this, but I'm going to explain it again. This book was inspired by Delano. Delano shared an awesome picture with me of his sketchbook, and I won't relay everything that is inside of there, but basically it's a sketchbook directly for having fun and enjoying yourself, which is a core tenet of art that I think many people, or just people in general, I'm going to rant real quick, I apologize. And this is a philosophy I've been trying to align myself with. It's very Taoist. There's this idea that work has to be suffering. And that good things only come when not only you try hard, but that hard work hurts you. You know, you lift weights because they hurt, and that hurt is what builds the muscles. But no, that's not how it works, especially with art. While it can be painful, that does not incite suffering. People like the burn in the gym and stuff like that. So I talked about this in the Discord. I think Rise was there. I'm not sure if you were Rise. We're going to skip the first page. This is going to be a catalog of everything we draw. So we're going to go to the first page. Should we... I'm not going to double-side the pages for now. Yeah. Oh, this is such a nice sketchbook. It's scaring me. Fear of a blank page. So... This is a drawing that I've been wanting to do for a while. Not a huge canvas, which does upset me a tiny bit. Whoa, let me grab. Got our art kit here. This has been my whole setup. This. Isn't that cute and retro and whatever? Guys, I love these. I love these so much. These black erasers are my favorite thing. I've only used them for pencil. Or normal lead pencils, not colored pencils, so we'll see how this fares. But these are my absolute favorites. They are powerful, they don't hurt the page from my experience. So shout out, we're going to be doing a bit of this today. And then of course, on the other side of this, we got the pencils and pens. I'm a huge fan of red, green, and blue, so we're going to stick with that. Okay, we're going to take a quick water break, and we're going to talk about what we want to draw today. And I'm also going to carefully place all of our Lesson 2 work so far back over at my binder, so if there is a spill, it doesn't affect those. Can I use reference, please? Can I? It's not going to be a heavy reference at all. It's not going to be like the anime. It's just I want ideas. Which is referencing, but still. I don't think Rice is here, so guys, don't talk too loud, but we're going to use references, and we're not going to tell Rice, okay? Cool. I totally didn't already pick out a Pinterest for this. This is going to be a difficult one to draw large, but we're gonna do it. Guys, I'm excited. I'm kind of hyped. Okay, let me get my Pinterest open real quick. Oh, I still have to shower tonight. Dang it, why can't I just be a nasty computer scientist? Nah, I'm here. You're good, bro. Gotta make it a thumbnail. For sure. Alright, so we have a bunch of pictures to unload over here. So we're gonna kind of... oh wait, there we go. I have to put, if it's on this monitor or this monitor, it changes up, it's weird. But we have a lot to do. We're gonna kind of see as we go along. This is gonna be a difficult one to draw because it's gonna be hands. Technically not a hand though. I haven't revealed yet what we are making. It is not involving fingers, but it is somewhat close to this. Now, how do you put like a bicep on a robot? Look at this. You have the tricep right here. That is actually crazy. Or is that? It's all like mangled, but yeah. I can't wait to learn anatomy. I love like, cause like I'm in the gym and I look in the mirror. I'm like, oh, that's my whatever the little things underneath your arms are called. Not your lats, but it's like the little strands that look like ribs that go right next to the lats. Whatever it is. Anyways. Can't wait to make characters I enjoy. Hey, let's always choose to enjoy them, right? Okay, and then finally, hope you guys aren't scared of guns. Bang! Oh, look at that, scary. Okay, cool. So, oh man, I wish you guys could hear the music I'm listening to. I love it. We'll figure it out how to play it. So what we're doing today is, guys, I am cracked at a couple video games that I won't be mentioning, but I am ridiculously good to the point where people have, they really don't like me. Okay, they don't like me. I'm a tryhard. But there's a grappling hook in this game, and I've always been obsessed with wrist-mounted grappling hooks. This is gonna be a tough one, but we're gonna do some wrist-mounted grappling hook action. So we have cool. Oh, you can only see that. So we have some cool designs like this. I kind of wanted a mix. I liked this little elbow thing right here. But basically we're just going to be doing the forearm. So like one of these. And maybe we'll do the fingers. Who knows? We're going to start with a decent construction of the wrist mount. So what's going to go on the wrist? Something like this almost. Side profile, front profile, all that. And then we'll, you know, kind of elaborate as we go on. I kind of want to do a swatch page of like what works, because like I have no idea how my materials will respond to this page. So we'll pull out our red, our lovely red. I don't have like a normal, I need to get a black, just charcoal pencil. Anyways, so yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a shot in the dark. I don't really know how I want to go about this. Yeah, this was a bit sudden. We'll start our timer again. I kind of like this idea up here. There's 2 wrist mount points. I really want this idea of like 2 slats, 2 triangular slats going off the side of the forearm like this, and then a circle in the middle, a lot like the Just Cause, or Just Cause, whatever you want to call it, Just Cause thing where there's the reel back here. Now mechanically, I want it to be powered by kind of a Spider-Man push. Oh, but I kind of want to shoot from underneath. Wouldn't that be cool if you like have it shoot from underneath and you like can grab the rope and stuff? Like, let me zoom out and like not overdo it because I'm only wearing shorts right now. I don't think. Okay, okay, cool. So yeah, you can have like you could shoots from underneath. So the grapple and mechanism is on the bottom, and then we have this plated cool top part, which means there would have to be a reel to spin this part. We can maybe harness it so it attaches to the bicep, or something like that. So, you know, it goes down here, this, and then I don't know. So circle down here, plate, there's gonna be a plate overhang, this mount. I'm kind of getting it now. This is a really tough one. Jeez, we'll figure it out. I don't even know how this is going to respond to it. So I kind of want it to be in the center shot. So we'll just do a tiny like thumbnail version right now. Oh, I'm not used to drawing on something that's raised. Can I like lower this maybe? That's even worse. How do people draw on sketchbooks? This is awful. This is my first sketchbook, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Well, do you guys like this higher camera view? I'm not sure if it works or not. Ooh, this is stressful. Let's go at it. So, but I kind of want it on the top, but then you can't grab it. so it has to be on the bottom. So it's going to be like this. This is how we want our setup. Okay. Reel, we're going to call that the reel. We'll need a hook, and then a little shooting part. How is it going to reel in? What is going to be the mechanical, you know, what's going to pull it in, shoot it out? We could have like 2 spring things right here. Oh, that'd be cool. It's like, so it's locked in, spring loaded, maybe gunpowder loaded. Who knows? Like something cool. So some potential energy right here. Okay, right. Reel, and then lock mechanism. And then we have our release. Oh, that's dangerous, because if you're doing this and it shoots into your hand, so you have to be. It has to be a pull. Oh, that's kind of Spider-Man though, isn't it? Maybe like just a jolt forward. I don't know. So, also, I'm calling this part of my creative process because I like imagining these things in the real world. That helps me pick out what I want. I'm not sure if that's like an actual thing that people do. So I guess we'll just draw the mechanism on the bottom. We'll start off with a tiny rectangle. This is our thumbnail, right? Oh wow, that's quite nice. Look at that. Don't take up too much room. This actually forces me to draw a bit smaller than I would like. Oh my gosh, why can't I do a straight line? Ah! Cool. Wow, that's hard to see. Let's dim the light just a tiny bit. Contrast is still trying to auto adjust. We'll give it a bit of zoom in too. Yeah, meh. Whatever. So. See if my Altoid 10 sharpening idea works. Oh, that's perfect. Wonderful. So yeah, we're gonna say the hand is up here. What is the hand? If it's right-handed, it's gonna look like this. So we're gonna have like just a weird kind of polygonal shape. So like a this side's a bit more straight. Like that. And we have our thumb sticking out. That goes out pretty sideways like this. And we have it up like that, so yeah, pretty big thumb. Something like that. This is just a rough representation. And we have our digits. Pinky small. Something like that, I don't know. It's whatever. Very hard to see for you guys, and I apologize. So yeah, this is going to be... Our forearm is a bit tapered. So this is actually almost to like the diamond part of my... Because like my forearm goes down here. We have whatever muscle this is called right here. And then we have a bit of a taper. It makes this V. You can see that right there. Not a fast taper, but like compared to this point, it goes that way. So we're going to need... I said no reference. Yeah, I'm using my own arm as a reference. Okay. Cool. Our thumb's really messed up over here. Should we give it a try? Let's see how good this is. Meh. I'm scared to put like really hard. Meh. It's whatever. Did make the thumb a bit big though. Anyways, and then we have that, yeah, bit of a taper. It should have been a bit longer too, so we'll go a bit longer. And say the crease of my weenus or whatever it's called. No, that's like this part. Whatever this part is right here, the actual elbow, this right here. That's this. So, yeah, not the best. Probably should have been right here where it makes that taper, but who knows. So what I was saying is probably back here is where we want this circle thing. So we'll just make it a bit explicitly large. This long and circular, so we're going to do a bit of this. So we have that circular thing going on. Who knows? That actually is surreal of some sort. I feel like it should have been brought up a tiny bit further because like right here is where I want it to end. So on that reel, we're gonna have the shoot. I don't know, like this. It's gonna be a bit of a tube. Who knows? I think there needs to be a clip on that side of the reel. I don't know why, I just like the kind of symmetry there. Then we can do a bit of the mechanism I was talking about. What should the hook be like? I kind of like just this, like the classic tri-style hook, like the 3 little prongs. Let's just draw that for funsies. The thumbnail, right? Totally not stalling for time. So I don't have to draw. Okay, so this can be, I learned from my V1 drawing that it's not too great, that we don't want to foreshorten these boxes too much when we're doing these kind of reference slash whatever they may be. Like practically isometric is much better. And since we're not draw boxing, we could probably get away with drawing vanishing points, but I need to be able to draw flat characters, you know, which is a weird thing to say, but I do rely on vanishing points, explicitly casting vanishing points a bit too much. Kind of wishing I made this a bit more foreshortened for reasons. I just wish I made it longer, in fact. While spinning this notebook around sketchbook, it's very violent. So hard thing about a grappling hook is it's 3, and boxes don't divide really well into 3s. So do a hook right there, hook on here. Just kind of want to do this, just intuition based. We're gonna do like little from right here, which is not that part. It's a bit hard to see. We're gonna have some prongs go out to them. Then we want to extend it outwards. Now it's way to the side. Should be a bit more. Like that. Don't be scared of it. Cool. And then tiny thing off from that. And now we're going to extend these outwards. This could go down probably a tiny bit. We're going to give it some depth. Sharpen it a bit more. Keep your pencil sharp. That's something I'm learning right now. Cool. Bit oddly shapen, but whatever. Then, say we should have the classic kind of bottom to it. Circle up here. Cone, maybe? This. Something like that, I don't know. It's a bit hard to see, but it's there, somewhat. So we want that to be at the end, closed up. It's kind of like, I'm picturing like an umbrella almost, where it's like this it's gonna be a triangle, I mean. We're gonna have this center bit, awfully large, isn't it? And then it is really here. We're gonna do. I don't know how to make a triangle, guys. This sucks. Yeah, this isn't really good for erasing either. Oh jeez. Okay, that's the best we can do. Dang it. Okay, we're gonna go back to it. Drop it down here. I'm just gonna kind of guesstimate it. And then the ends I want flat sections. So this could be lowered. Almost like a Superman logo or something. So yeah, the real shape I want it to be is this thing when it's closed. So we're going to draw a tiny version of this. This is a really rough sketch. That's kind of what I get for not doing any construction either. And the rope can attach from that or something like that. I don't know. I'm no engineer. So yeah, so there will be a little break right here. Oh, what will actually propel it? I guess like this will overhang. Here's our triangle thing. We're gonna have the flat face towards us. We have our little pistons right here, whatever launches it. There's some wires coming from it or something, I don't know. Then strap to the arm right here. We don't want it to just be on the forearm, so there's some underpiece right here that also straps to the forearm. And then, so yeah, this is underneath. So this is the forearm underneath. Yeah. How do you spell forearm? Is it just F-O-R-E-A-R-M? Okay, cool, yeah. I say, like, I kind of like the idea of like a string being attached to each finger for things, so like you could do different controls with that. I think that's cool. But maybe it's from above. So when you give it slack, it opens. I like that idea. So there's a thing right here with strings that go to the fingers. And it goes, yeah. And then like two metal plates right here. Okay, I'm gonna ink some of it. Let's experiment with how ink goes on top of all of this. We're gonna be using a micron today. Oh wait, no. Oh wait, this is a brush pen, isn't it? Should we try it, guys, or should we just stick to microns or like our fine liners? I've never even used this before. Oh geez, I didn't even close it correctly. What is your brush pen like? Let's use our this from earlier. Whoa. It's cool, but yeah, definitely not for this. Man, did I not buy any micron? Or like a throwaway micron? What would this look like? Oh, we want something dark to contrast it, so we'll just use a fine liner. Hopefully it's not too big. Okay, yeah, we'll just do that. So yeah, we're gonna do a... Cool. Our little pistons. Strap 1. It's going to go over. Strap 2. It's going to go over. Then our little V thingy, the actual grappling part of the hook. And of course we have our little flaps on the side of the guards. I'm gonna make it a bit diamond-like. And the actual arm. Center of the reel. Make it like a reel clip. I don't know, something cool on the side. No, we're not going to do too much detail right there. We still have to do the top part. I am getting tired though. Let's see. I'm going to leave it here actually. I think less is more in this case, and if I'm getting tired, I probably shouldn't be continuing. But yeah, doesn't look too bad. I think I'm pretty happy with some of that. Got a good idea of what we want to do. I think either we have room for it down here, or we try to find stuff for it up here. Who knows? But yeah, I'm tired, so we're gonna call it for tonight, not overdo it. And plus, we finished that part of lesson 2, and we are gonna still celebrate, probably by finishing this. I'm a bit upset about I don't have as much room as I want on these pages, but I mean, I'm used to A5 paper, so I'm just being picky. But yeah, right here, have a cool little side view of it. So we'll have to do the top part and then either leave the rest to construction/imagination or whatever. Here. Making sure the page is dry. Good for a start. And hey, our tools work quite well on this book. So good to know that our mark making devices will not suffer in the process of working on these pages. I wish it was a bit more white. I like the contrast. Actually, I'm going to leave this open because thumbnail. Good stuff. So, as I put away my mark-making devices, let's talk about what we did today. We started off the day with some decent warm-ups. Circles were looking really good, actually, suspiciously good. I'm not sure if Cav is behind the camera. Someone is. But I'm pretty happy with that, and then we went over to finishing up the page. Nothing too crazy. We were losing our mindfulness, and we did do some extra lines on the page that we shouldn't have. That's kind of the usual at this point. Nothing too new there. I'll put my favorite eraser back in. The eraser doesn't work too well on those pages, but then again, I'm using something that isn't too good at being erased. Empty out my Altoids tin. Oh, geez. That was very loud. Cool. Other than that, though, I think that's the main thing. And then we had some fun with some 50%, some fun 50%. That's an alliteration for a reason, because 50% is fun. Don't tell your guys self. Oh my gosh, don't tell yourselves, jeez, that it isn't. So yeah, looking over here, good boxes. We were kind of unfocused right here, talking a lot, and then better over here. Really good circles for some of it. Much more calm, much more controlled. And then over here, we have our pages. We're going to only submit 4 of the 5 of these. So the boxes, this, maybe not this one, this one, and this one, which I'm pretty happy with. We also have our little extra page right there. But yeah, very successful past couple of days. I'm very proud of my work so far, and I'm also very tired. It just hit me how tired I am, so who knows. Anyways, let's put, why am I packing up right now? That's usually just not my jam. Okay, so we will not be streaming for the next 2 days, Wednesday or Thursday, the 21st or 22nd. I will not only be completing an exam in that time, but heading back home to be with my family over the weekend. We'll pick up on Friday strong, even not stronger than usual, because it'll be a bit relaxed. We do also have an exam coming up next week. I believe it is on the 29th, and that is a pretty big exam. It's one of only 2 exams in that course, and they are quite difficult. So we're maybe gonna have to take more time than usual off for that. I'm not entirely sure. Without any further ado, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight, and I can't wait to see all of you on Friday. Bye for now.